Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to May I Scraplift You. So today I am going to scrapjack Alice Boll. She has this beautiful collection of Chamel papers. I actually have this paper, which is similar. This looks like her paper came from a single sheet of paper, but this one came from the paper pad, so it has some silver foil on it. I'm also going to use a landscape photo, so let's see what I can do. All right, so I am starting with a wood grain background. Now I don't have the paper anymore that Alice used in her background, which is a diagonal striped paper. So I went with the dark wood grain. I trimmed down my rainbow kind of scattered dot paper so that you would see that wood grain behind. Now I am going to build up some layers. I'm going to make the photo mats and such things. Now this is definitely a scrapjack. Like you can tell, I jacked Alice's layout, of course, but there are going to be some differences because basically I would say 96.274% of the time I take a scrapjack and put my own spin on it. Now there are other scrapbookers that kind of have the same style that I do, and I might scrapjack them a little bit more closely than I would with someone who might be a completely different style than me. But I do like to put my own spin on things. Even when I scrapjack myself, usually there's something a little bit different. Now I am going to take this photo, and I'm also going to take this kind of rhinestone mesh stuff. Now this rhinestone mesh stuff I actually picked up at the Dollar Tree. Now I do have a Dollar Tree near me, which I never had before, but there is a Dollar Tree near me. And that Dollar Tree near me is a travesty, you guys. It is 100% a wreck of a store. So when I go in there, I'm kind of like, eh, and I just mostly walk out. You know, your store's got to be inviting, and your store has got to, like, be decently clean and... yeah, like, come on, get it together so I would want to buy your stuff. So I see all kinds of people buying Dollar Tree stuff, and it's pretty awesome, but like I said, mine's not. But I do like this purple mesh, and I am going to use it as kind of a photo mat. So basically, it's a partial photo mat. And then I matted my photo on white cardstock because I didn't want the photo sitting directly on that mesh. I wanted some sort of differentiation. And then I figured that the photo mat that I had originally planned was a little bit too big. I ended up covering up all those gorgeous rhinestones. So I trimmed down the mat so that it was super, super thin. Now I also have this rainbow Mickey head that's been sitting on the side of my table for a good hot minute. And this is because I had used it on another layout and cut it down, and I still had this one strip of Mickey head rainbows. So I knew I was going to be scrapbooking Disney photos, you guys, so I decided to go ahead and keep that, and I placed it down here over top of my yellow banner piece. Now, pretty sure in Alice's layout she has a fishtail banner at the end of this. I'm not looking at her layout right now, so, but if memory serves, she has a fishtail banner, and I just decided I didn't want that. I did go ahead and pull out the same thickers that she used. Now she used that Never Grow Up one, but I really didn't think that that was appropriate for a photograph of the Grand Floridian Resort with palm trees in the foreground. I figured the Hello was probably a better match. Now I'm also pulling out some of these Vicky Bouton pieces, and basically I am just kind of decorating up my page right now. I'm not really looking and referencing Alice's layout anymore. I've got the base down, and now I'm kind of doing my own thing. So I have multiple stickers that I have pulled out. For some reason, I felt like this palm tree needed to be on this layout. Even though the layout is more of the fact it's the Grand Floridian, the palm trees in the photo just kind of scream, hey, throw a palm tree on the page. And you guys know I'm not a super thematic scrapper, but in this case I felt like it needed to happen. So In case you haven't realized, I absolutely love the Grand Floridian. I love the ambiance. I love the white buildings and the red roof. I love the music. I love the band. I love the piano player. I love the lobby. I just love the feel of the place. It just feels nice. It's nice and relaxing. And there have been multiple times where I have documented photos of certain people in our family taking naps in the lobby of the Grand Floridian because it's so relaxing and so refreshing, and you just want to take a nap. And on my last trip, which was a solo trip, I did go to the Grand Floridian and take a nap in the lobby. I just sat in the chair, was listening to the piano player, and fell asleep. It was gorgeous. So now I'm going to add in this sun and cloud, and of course I'm moving it all around to find the absolute perfect place on the layout, and I figure that is good enough. Yeah, so there are many photos of the Grand Floridian in my scrapbooks, and there will continue to be photos of the Grand Floridian in my scrapbooks. Like, I love the Grand Floridian, and if I thought to myself, hey Sandy, you've already scrapbooked the Grand Floridian once, you don't ever need to scrapbook it again, then how will people know going through my scrapbooks that I absolutely adore the Grand Floridian if it's not there multiple times? And honestly, I don't even know. See, this is what makes sense in my head, right? Like, I'm scrapbooking it over and over again so people know I love it. And I enjoy scrapbooking it over and over again because I do love it. But if somebody went through my albums, which there are more than 100 now, would they remember that they saw the Grand Floridian? Or is somebody actually going to sit down and look through 100 albums, 100 plus albums at a time? I don't know. Do I really care? I don't think I really care. I think I just want to keep on scrapbooking the Grand Floridian because I love it so much. So that is going to do it for this layout, you guys. Definitely make sure that you check out Alice. She is amazing, and I will have her link down below for Instagram. And then I do come back and add a couple of tiny word phrases because I felt like I needed some more words on this layout. But that is finally going to finish it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out everyone else down below who is scrapjacking this week, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.